What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live Premier League watch-along. Today, we're going to be doing the live watch-along of Manchester City taking on West Ham United in the Premier League. Get kickoff for this game. So it's West Ham that launched the ball forward early on. They win the initial header. Ruben Dias wins the ball back for Manchester City, and Ilkay Gundogan can give City some possession. Zinchenko now out to Ruben Dias. Zinchenko now with the ball for City. Goes backwards to Kyle Walker. Walker's got Zinchenko to look for Fernandinho. He goes long with a really good ball to Kevin De Bruyne now. De Bruyne goes with his left foot this time. Brilliant ball! Great header! 1-0! 1-0 Manchester City. It's Ruben Dias. I said that Kevin De Bruyne has not played well. He's not been putting in good balls. He's been using his stronger right foot, whipping it onto his weaker left foot. What a ball over! What a header! Manchester City lead here. First shot on target. Pep's giving instructions to Fernandinho. Let's go! Let's go! Brilliant ball from De Bruyne. Doesn't have to put his passes right when he's playing balls like that on his weaker foot. What a ball from Walker to find De Bruyne. He's perfectly onside. Great ball. Stones couldn't get there. Just behind him is Ruben Dias, and it's Ruben Dias to make it 1-0 to Manchester City. Brilliant header. Randolph gets a hand onto it. There's too much power. There's too much pace on it. It's a really good goal that from Manchester City. I'm delighted for De Bruyne. He gets an assist. I'm delighted for Ruben Dias as well. That's brilliant. It's 1-0 to Manchester City here. Goal out of nothing. Get in. Here's West Ham now. Ball gets played through. Lingard looked offside. Flag doesn't go up. Chance here. Antonio gets a shot away and it hits the post. Then out for a goal kick. What an opportunity that was for West Ham. That was a brilliant opportunity for Antonio. I'm surprised he's not found the back of the net. Lingard looked offside. He was offside. The goal wouldn't have stood. Regardless, it's a good ball in that from Lingard. Deceives City's defence. It's a good scuff shot that from Antonio. Into the ground. Ederson's beaten. Nothing Ederson could do about that. Fernandinho and Walker do well to cover the gaps to one far corner, but Antonio looked for the other. Too close indeed. There's West Ham, big chance, penalty area, played across, 1-1, surely offside. It's 1-1, the goal's being given, so VAR will have a look at that one. A goal out of nothing for West Ham, they equalise, Manchester City concede. Literally a goal out of nothing there. Pep Guardiola takes a drink of water like he normally does when things aren't going well. It's Antonio with the goal for West Ham. City with a throw-in. It's given away by Aguero high up. There's no left back, so it's pursued well. Ball gets flicked at Antonio's perfectly onside. It's a perfectly legit goal. It's 1-1 here. Disappointing end to the half of Manchester City. It's been lacklustre, it's not been good, and they're punished for it. West Ham threatened it hitting the outside of the post just before. They find the goal now. Really good goal that from Antonio. Just a poacher's goal in the right place at the right time there to flick in the ball from Lingard. And the half-time whistle goes. There we go. 1-1. Plenty for City to think about. Plenty for City to think about. It's been wayward passing. It's not been great for City in terms of possession and keeping hold of the ball. I could argue that once West Ham had seen out the first 20 minutes, they were starting to get forward and starting to make things happen. It was City that eventually found the goal. Kyle Walker plays the ball across to De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes onto his weaker left foot. I say weaker, it's still a brilliant left foot, and plays a ball across into the box for Ruben Dias to head the ball into the back of the net with a really good, powerful header to give Manchester City the lead. West Ham then decided that they were going to continue their momentum to come forward. Michail Antonio, he hit the outside of the post with a really good scuff shot into the ground. City were given the warning signs there. City ignored the warning signs, and just before half time, with Manchester City giving the ball away high up from their own throw-in, It was picked off by West Ham. It was Surek, or however you say his name. He came forward into the left-hand side, with City not playing with an out-and-out left-back, with Zinchenko going into the middle. It's the problem you got with playing with a back three, so to speak. He found acres of space to play a ball across. Lingard got a decent shot away, and to be fair, Antonio, Poacher's goal, making the movement at the right time, onside, to poke the ball home for the equaliser. So Manchester City, plenty to think about. Squad rotation, making changes. When you do that, it does look a little bit lacklustre. And so City have got plenty to think about going into that second half. Today, it is the WKD and Strongbow Dark Fruits Slush. A great summer drink for everybody to enjoy as we start to head towards spring and the warmer weather. So thank you, Mixid, for providing the halftime entertainment. Mixid's video, roll it. It's going to be Manchester City attacking from right to left and West Ham attacking from left to right as the whistle does go, and we do have kickoff here for the second half. Fully flicked on now. Zinchenko picks up the loose ball and finds Kevin De Bruyne. Here is De Bruyne now. There's an easy pass here to Zinchenko. Zinchenko now out to Mahrez. Right hand side into the penalty area. Fancy feet. Left foot finds Stones. Shot! Goal! John Stones finds the goal for Manchester City! Here we go! Ruben Dias, John Stones, finding the goals for City. The go-to men. What is this game? What is this game? It's a well-worked goal from Manchester City. It's 2-1. Let's go. Goal from nothing. So, it's a strike. He's finished that from John Stones, to be fair. Really good finish, and it's 2-1 to Manchester City. Let's go. So free kick for West Ham inside the City half. It's deep. It's played in. The header isn't won by West Ham. Zinchenko just heads it clear now. Kufal goes backwards. Rodri pressing. Fornals picks up the ball. Here is Jesse Lingard. Cross comes in. It's a good ball in. Headed across. And it's wide. That was the chance for West Ham. It wasn't on target from Diop. There was another player coming in at the back post that just couldn't quite follow it in. And that could well be that for Manchester City. Whistles in the referee's mouth, and there is the full-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. It is 20 wins in a row for Manchester City. What a performance it's been from City in the end. It's not been a great performance. It's not been a fluent performance. It's certainly not been City's scintillating, eye-catching football that you've come to expect. At the end of the day, it's the Premier League. All that matters is 3 points. West Ham sitting in fourth in the Premier League in great form. Picked up a good point against us at the London City Stadium earlier in the season. West Ham are a very good, well-drilled, well-organised team. This is a very good, well-grinded, hard-working 3 points for Manchester City. We've made plenty of changes, plenty of rest for some key players as well. This is a great 3 points. It's not been a good performance, but it's a great 3 points. And I'm going to take that every single day of the week. And we are going to move on to our next game. It's on Tuesday evening where we take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Expect more rotation from Manchester City in that game at the Etihad Stadium. Another very difficult game against a very well-drilled, very organised team.